Hi, I'm Riz, and I'm here to demonstrate some of the functionality around questionnaires in PsychMeter. If you don't already have an account, you should watch the other video about creating an account first. This video assumes you've already watched that and have already got an account. As far as questionnaires are concerned, they fill this part of the dashboard. At the top, you can filter to a category of questionnaire that you're interested in, or you can just jump right in and pick a questionnaire. If you filter to a questionnaire like Alliance, you will see the options such as HAQ11. Below that, you can see your most used questionnaires. This will automatically get filled as you use questionnaires and will make it easy for you to quickly jump to the questionnaires you use most. Here in the main area, you can see the questionnaires that have been sent, the client keys, the date they were sent, and if they were completed, the date they were completed. If you're looking for something, you can always just type it in here. So if you're looking for the GAT7 or HA, it'll just bring you up those specific ones, or the client key if you wanted. Looking at a questionnaire will bring you to this questionnaire page, which will show you an overview of the questionnaire, starting with the title, the citation, if available, a link to download a PDF or Word copy of the questionnaire, the client who's filling it out. It's also at the top. You can send this questionnaire to that same client if you'd like again. You can fill it with the client in real time together, or you can preview it. And I'll go through all these buttons a little later in a bit more detail. Below that, if it's a scored questionnaire, you will see the graph of scoring. This patient's only done one of this questionnaire, so you only see the one data point. If you wanted to go see the full history, you can click at the bottom to see the full history. Here you can enter in any notes you'd like about this questionnaire and save it if you need to. And you can see the detailed response for every question that was asked in that questionnaire. There's also the score right here. Going back to the dashboard, I can click here or at the top. I can now send a questionnaire to someone. So let's say I wanted to send a questionnaire about anxiety. Here you can see that this questionnaire has been sent to a patient a number of times. I can click right in to go to that patient. I can search, just like I could on the dashboard, through these questionnaires that have been sent and filled out. So let's go and look at this first one here, which will open RJ45's history with this questionnaire. You can see below in the score area a graph of the score as it's progressed over time. You can see the scoring thresholds for severe anxiety, moderate anxiety, mild anxiety, and minimal anxiety automatically drawn. So it makes it really easy for you to follow the progress over time. At the bottom, you can see the questionnaire history. I am interested in looking at the history, so I'm going to go look at this one here and saying, oh, they had quite a high score of 18, and the notes I've taken were they had a bad week with their parents who came out to visit. Going back, I can send this again to the client. I can fill it out or I can preview it. Let's start with preview. So when you're previewing it, you can see what it looks like to you as the practitioner. You're not able to save it because it's a preview, but you can just see what it looks like and make sure you understand what the patient or client is going to see. You can also fill it in with the client or send it to the client. Let's do send it to the client so you can see what that looks like. So you first want to start by choosing a client. So you can pick the client from if they already exist, or if it's a new client, you can type in their new ID. So let's create a new client ID. And I click next. And you can see right here, it's created a link. And you can copy that and send it to your patient or client however you'd like. The reason why you can't email it directly at this point is email's generally not going to be secure enough for HIPAA or PHIPAA. And so you should use whatever means you're allowed to use or you've agreed to with your patient to send information that may be sensitive. When your patient views a questionnaire, let me copy this. The patient views a questionnaire. It'll say your psychological practice name at the top. It'll say you've been asked to by whatever your professional name is to fill out this questionnaire, and they can fill out the questionnaire. So let's say I'm the patient and I'm filling it out, and I fill it out, rather quickly, just picking options, and I hit finish. It says done, thank you, you can close the page. Now returning to the client from before, if you wanted to fill it along with them during a session, you can click Fill with Client. You can pick from the drop-down list the client you're filling this in with, or as before, you can enter in a new client ID if you haven't seen them before or haven't done a questionnaire with them before. In this case, you have notes at the top, so you can add whatever notes you want to add. Scrolling down, the notes stick to the top of the page as you go through the questionnaire, so you're able to continue to add more notes as you need to. And just like with the other questionnaire view you saw when you sent it to the client, you can fill it in just by clicking or answering the questions. And submit it. And when you're done, it actually takes you back to view the results immediately if you'd like. Or you can go back and see the client history with this questionnaire. And you can see the graph is actually updated. This was the graph before. This is the graph now. In the bottom, you can also see the score history. And so you can see 13, 10, 8, 8, 4. And you can jump in and view the detailed responses. And with that, that's the end of questionnaires. Thanks.